Yeah, welcome to my cx channel. You know, we are putting those carburetors back together in one piece. I'm not finishing it tonight or this evening, but I will make a start. I've got two clean throttle bodies and nothing yet is installed. So we're going to start with the air cut-off valves. So beware of the little O-ring, the special O-ring. It's thick O-ring. So when you lose the O-ring, you have got a problem, and then you have to buy a whole new set. There it is. First of all, use silicone spray or PTFE grease, whatever. A light oil based. Silicone is not oil based, but something like that. Put this rubber in place. Then this one, lubricate it with silicone grease or silicone spray. Put it in place. Something went wrong. There it is. You have to check it. Okay, so then we have to check if the hole is open. Yes, it's a very small hole, so not much is coming through there. And I also need new screws and new scissor. It's not the best one. I told you I'm going to rebuild those carburetors with a lot of new material. That's why it's so expensive. There is no way to test it, so put it in place, or you'll use the tapered spring or the other one. It doesn't care a lot. It's working almost the same. Don't worry about it when you have made a mistake. This one will fit in place. That's not the problem, and this one does not fit in place. And that's the other one. The other one. There's a little bit bigger cap, and there you see that's the one you fit in place. When you have ordered the wrong membrane, don't worry, or rubber valve, whatever you call it in America, don't worry, you can use the old springs. When they are very bad, corroded or rusted, okay, then you have a problem. But this one is not fitting here. So there are two possibilities. So check first what you want to order, and if you do it wrong, use the old spring. That's not the problem. So the special O-ring is put in place there. Don't care if you use a lot of silicone spray, don't worry about that. The engine will suck it up. So oh, I have to check. Yeah, it's open. I don't think you can see it on the camera. Don't worry. When you do it at home, check it. And you will figure it out. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. If it is too lot of too much, wipe it off with a cloth. But you need a little start with grease or something like this. That's better. Can you watch it good? Yes, I see. Let me explain something. When you pull the choke, it will close the intake. But the intake is prohibited to move when there is enough under pressure. And only that spring is working about that. That's all. So it has to move very easily. So the start is ready. What do you think of this? I think it's clean. But now I have to open another other bag. So all those materials cost you a lot of money. It's the problem. I used to use it second hand, but now I'm buying it new because it's better. It works very well, and I'm fast already. And when I send to the customer, I almost certainly know it will work, and there is no problem. So that's empty bag. It's also empty, empty, empty. What I'm going to look for? What was I doing? Oh yes, those things. I think I need those O-rings. Yes. Don't use ball joint grease or something like that for bearings, because it clog up when you use it too much. And now the difficult part, and that's not good, I see. I have to adjust this a little bit and put it in place. That's nice. That makes me happy. That makes me smile. And now the difficult part. Put it together. And I thought yes, that could be the right one. Not at the moment. Leave it. Normally you will make a mistake. You have to loosen it, untie it, whatever you call it, and use the right tool. I'm using the wrong tool. Take off the nut so far as possible, turn it in with the screwdriver, and give it a lot of space to work with. And do this gentle, by feeling if it is your wife or something like that. Then you fiddle it in place like that. Don't worry. It looks like crap now, I know, but don't worry. One ring there and one ring there. It's clamped between two rings. Now I'm not finished yet, but the whole thing is almost one piece. Now I want to have it so. Yes. Later on we are going to adjust the throttle plates or valves, whatever. In Holland we call them gaskleppen. Why isn't it fit like well? That is so. Do not turn it tight on. Give it some space. It has to move a little bit because the carburetors are not aligned. It's not a big deal, but later on I do that to check it out. Give it some movement. Yes, you see. One thing I'm forgetting. Normally I started with this, but no problem at all. I only have to find the right screw for it. That's not the one. That's not the one. That's the one I need there for. Here I have 5 screws, so now I know the 5th screw is the one I need, and that's put there in place. This all looks very easy to you, but the most time is needed to adjust the whole thing together. This is a short screwdriver, and I told you I had to do that earlier on, so I was forgotten it. Now I'm using a longer screwdriver. Why it don't fit? Is there something with the screw? I'll take another one. Okay, that's good. That's not a problem. Something is not right. This is the wrong product. This is not a good product. What have taken off? That's the old one. That's the new one. And now you see there is a little bit bending there, so I have to find another one. Fuck it. Okay. I told you, don't put all in one place, tie it up. You have to wait. Take some time. I hope I have a bracket, a good one. So. I cannot finish it tonight because I have not the right nozzles. I want to use an 80 nozzle and a 150 nozzle. What do you think? Ooh, what do you think of this? Looks a little bit better in combination with this. It looks almost brand new, but it isn't. It's 40 years old. I need a little spring. Where is that spring? I have a lot of materials, but I need a spring. I also use this new rubber caps. Okay, this for another carburetor, doesn't matter, it will fit, it will work. You have to press it between them. It should be working. So don't forget that spring here. So give it some adjustment like that. I think it's almost enough. That's not the right place, remember, that's not the right place. This one is used. So I also need a screw, a special screw. Where I have left that screw, there it is. And I also need a spring. Yes, I'm doing it all out of my head. A little bit of grease, that's not a problem to use it there. This angle there is not sometimes in one line, so the screw has to go on a different angle in the material. Beware of that. It looks nice. Okay, that's the first. Always work from this side to that side, because this the main carburetor, the second one, and I look to the CO2 nozzle hole, something like that, and I want to adjust it like there. Tap it sometimes, then I will turn on the screws. Tied it up. Then you have to check it. Yes, it goes very free. Now you see that hole there aligned. This the valve, or whatever you call it, gasklep, is just behind the CO2 nozzle hole, and there it is wrong. So now I'm going to adjust that. I have my arm in front of it, sorry. I think I'm almost there. I'm not satisfied. I don't see something of nothing. I have to give it a little. So now it's clean, and oh, I'm very happy that I cleaned it out, because I was wrong. Yes, I know. You can see me doing. I have my arm in front of the camera, I know. Very important. Tap it sometimes, check it there, and then it's not good. I have to realign it again. And now I'm almost satisfied. That's good, but you have to tidy it up, and now we have going to see a problem, I think. No, that's good, that's good. For stationary idling, you also have to see that hole. So I turn it a little bit farther to give it a little bit more. So when the customer will use this carburetor, it can start. When I close it too much, it won't start, and then the customer doesn't understand what's happening. So I give it a little bit more throttle, so it will start, but it runs about 1500 RPMs. Now we know the choke is not working well, because the spring element is not on its place. It's taken a long time now. Now is the difficult part. A lot of people are asking me how to do that. I do not know it because I do not understand what I'm doing. But something is going to be right. Special tool, loop it around and it will work. I need the other one, this is the better one. I told you earlier, when you pull on the choke, it will close. This one has to move. That's very well. That's maximum open. That's fine. That's all for this evening. So, oh no, I want to show you something. It's 45 standing on the slow rate nozzles, and I had shown you how to remove them, but I didn't show you how to place them there. Very simple. Put them in the hole. Put them in the hole. How do you call that? Rabbit in the hole? Something like that. Take a special made tool and take the adjustable hammer, calibration hammer, and tap it. And by gentle doing it, you can hear the sound changing when it is fitted on its place. So, calibration hammer works very well. Special tool. Then I told you, always place new caps, special caps. They are very difficult to order. I can deliver them. I have them. That's all. Don't forget those needles, of how do you call that, the needle tubes, whatever. This side is going up, the gas needle is going inside here, and there is the nozzle fitted on, and they can be a pain in the ass to place them, and you have to see them sticking through, then you know you're right. This one is not a good one. That's a 112 and I want to install on 115. Do I later on, but first of all I put this in place. The other one, exact the same story. I put it in place. When you forget to install those right, just not tighten it up, whatever, and you're going to drive and you will forget that you didn't fasten it. When you are driving with a motorbike, those things will drop off. When they drop off, your bike is stalling and won't start again. Then you know you have made a mistake. So those needles are coming with how do you call that, special carburation kit. I can't use them in this one because they are tapped in and they are screw ones with thread. They are used for the other carburetor. Don't worry, I have them, I repair them, I keep them. So that's all for tonight. I want to stop now. And when you have some questions, don't hesitate, email me, subscribe my channel. Yes, it looks like a mess, but the main thing is done. And I will finish it tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.